individuals involved in accidents often dispute who was at fault, often have different perceptions of what happened. So just because the other driver is saying it's not my fault shouldn't stop you from reaching out, getting the treatment you need, and getting the representation you need to protect your interests.
I think it's human nature for everybody to say that it wasn't my fault. I think we'd all do that if we were in a car accident, right? But at the time of a car accident, the persons or parties that are involved, they're not the ones who are going to be determinative of who was or who wasn't at fault. As we've stated before, you need to make sure that you get in a safe spot if you're in an accident, that you make sure that you contact any medical personnel that you think may be needed. You definitely want to call the police because you're going to want things documented. And then if somebody wants to argue about whether or not it's their fault or your fault, you just need to understand that you let the police and or the professionals take the course of action they need to take. Once they gather the information, contact somebody like us here at Turner-Monahan, and we can assist you with gathering any information that may have been taken by the professionals who are trained to do those type of things.
Yeah. And certainly the scene of the accident is not the place to argue with the other involved parties about what did or didn't happen. Everybody has adrenaline going. Everybody's just been in a traumatic experience. That's not the time or the place.
Yeah,
we can help our clients with things like that, but the scene of the accident is not the time for them to try and deal with it there.
Right, and on top of that, it definitely isn't the time and place because you may not even know that you do have some sort of injury, and it may cause you to say things that but for that injury, you would not be saying. So you don't want to be making statements or claims or arguing with people that could just pose problems later on down the road. You want to let the professionals do their work and make sure that you have sought the proper medical attention to make sure you're okay.